If you enjoyed the video, please check out dendem.com, which will take you to my Facebook page, where I share Magic comics, memes, and other videos I've done. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing an Izzet control deck. Early game we have Frostbite and counter spells to stave off our opponent. Mid game we got the Bonecrusher Giant, which will also serve as a removal spell, Brazen Borrower, which is going to bounce their threats, and if we can land them they can start getting in for damage. Late game we got Goldspan Dragon and Shark Typhoon. Goldspan Dragon is just a really good threat who will give us artifacts we can sacrifice for mana, which can then be used to protect himself with our counter spells. And the Shark Typhoon is going to turn all of our instants and sorceries into sharks that we can just smash their face in with. So, let's get into our games and see how it goes. Oh goody, we're on the play. This hand looks good. Let's start with this tap Snowland. Our opponent's obviously going to be on a control deck. And they took their sweet time with their turn. Well, they're just ramping. I think we're going to bounce this back to their hand. What side do we want to drop this on? Yeah, I want to have the blue up. Let's bounce this back to their hand. God, they are taking forever with their turns. This video is going to be so choppy. Noticed a lot of the opponents I've been playing against have been taking really long with their turns. I wonder if they're on the mobile app and it's just more sluggish. I don't know. I'll look into that later. Oh, they're at 5 now? Okay, another Haven. Do I want to counter this? I think so. Curious if they wanted enough to counter this in response. Want to start getting the counters out of their hands so we can resolve our Goldspan Dragon. Because that's how we're finishing them off. So sluggish. Got ourselves another land. You can have that one. Guess they have some removal for our borrower. I'll let that resolve. Really just want to get the removal out of their hand for our dragon. Gotta resolve it, stick it, and keep it going. Deal. Can do this. Let's play our dragon. And when it attacks, that'll give us counterspell mana. Uh-oh. I would like to counter that, please. Thank you. Anything else? Guess not. Nice. Draw spell. Let's get in for 4. Let's see what we got first. Stomp. Disdainful Stroke. Disdainful Stroke will be good. And I think I'm with the Bonecrusher Giant too. Yep. Cool. Then if they try to resolve the urine, we can Disdainful Stroke it. Or we can do it to that. I'm good with that too. Oh, too much for him. Good dragon. Okay, what do we want here? I'm gonna probably want to put in some Mystic Disputes, deal with their counter magic, some negates. What do we want to cut? Actually, let's just get rid of the Frostbite. That's mostly useless against them. We'll put back in the Salt Coming. I think I like that. No other changes? Let's go. Oh, Snap Keep, right? Opponent, may I please throw these back? Deal. I'll throw that back. Oh, nah. I don't think there's anything we really need to counter on 2. Crack this. And I think we will foretell Behold. Yep. We don't need to worry until they're at 4 mana-ish. And then we need to start leaving up the Mystic Disputes and such. Valky. That's a whiff. And they see our hand. Put this down. Okay. So now we're packing a handful of counter spells, a Brazen Borrower, and they do not know that we have a draw spell on the side. So I think we're just going to take a couple of hits from Valky here if they decide not to commit anything else to the board. Just going to try to build us a better position. Pretty sure I want both of these. The Brazen Borrower is just going to help keep us in the game by dealing with their threats. I mean, besides taking 2 a turn. And enter. Elspeth's Nightmare, that's fine. They've got nothing to hit. And I believe we will bounce that back to their hand. We'll take our 2. Play our Petty Theft. I'm guessing they don't want to waste a counterspell on something like this. If they have it. Because they know they're just going to play it again next turn. I'm assuming what they just want to do is use it to duress us. So if they're going to continue to just cast this, I will just keep bouncing it back to their hand as long as we have Petty Thefts. So, cultivate. I think I'm okay just taking another 2 here. Let's see if they run it back. No. Okay. Let's flash in our Brazen Borrower. And he's going to eat removal? Yep. How heartless. Resolves. Just not worth wasting anything on. I don't think we have anything we can do to it anyway. Another out. Now, we're at where we can resolve a Shark Typhoon, but I'm afraid they may have an Ugin in hand. I don't want to just let that happen. I want to be able to leave up Disdainful Stroke for whatever they're doing. Or an ultimatum, actually. That would be pretty scary, too. Yeah. What if we did it again, Mr. Opponent? Would you like to pick this back up? Nice. Can we actually have a Brazen Borrower this time? Oh, Shark Typhoon. I'm gonna play the... yeah, play this tapped. Again, I want to be able to leave up Disdainful Stroke for what they're doing. And this way we have Mystical Dispute as backup. I'm going to try to get in for 3 here. Oh, here we go again. There we go. 3, please. Thank you. If they decide to do absolutely nothing, I think we will flash in one of our Shark Typhoons, meaning cycle it to make ourselves a flying shark. You can have it this time. 3rd time's a charm. And we will flash in our shark. I don't think it matters which side we throw this down on. So, bloop. And let's get in for 7. And our opponent finally gets to duress us. I wonder if they'll take. They have chose concession. Good choice! think our opponent's on the Teamer Taking Turns deck. I'll probably start with the tap land here. This down, and I guess we will get rid of the Innkeeper. Don't want him drawing too many cards. Yep. Love Struck Beast. Pass. And we'll bounce the human. Now this only pays off if they do not have another 1/1 to drop down. So, fingers crossed. Pay off. Stomped. Our poor fairy. And drop our Goldspan Dragon here. And get in for 4. They still missing land drops? Nope, nope, they found their 4th land. Bonecrusher Giant, get themselves a card. And just another Goldspan Dragon. Oh no. Guess we just drop the 2 Goldspan Dragons. We can have Negate up as protection. And we can also just cycle one of the Shark Typhoons if we want to make a blocker. I think we just take 10 here. It'll put us to 3. But I don't see a way they can get us from there with the Negate still in our hand. No, we're good. So, we're just gonna swing in. Nope. We got a Negate for that. Thank you. Okay, what do we want in this case? I actually don't think I want to switch anything in much. I guess Storm's Wrath could take care of their 1/1s if I really wanted to, but I don't know what I want to take out for that. There's some argument for Negate. That's asking a little too much out of that hand. Oh, this is a little better. Put the Goldspan. He's a mile away. And I'll foretell one of my draw cards here because we're going to need some lands. If we don't have some lands, we're not going to have much of a game here. And they already have their Bonecrusher Giant down. Oh, deal. Okay, so we got our Haven. Let's draw some cards first and see if we get a better land. Nope. I'm going to bottom both of these. Yeah, we need the lands. And there they are! Let's get our island down. Now they have two Bonecrusher Giants. Ugh, our bones are getting crushed. We drop our snow-covered island down, and we have Frostbite for one of the Bonecrusher Giants. Or we can just play ours. Okay. Faceless Haven. I'll just pass here. I want to leave our options up. If we foretell one of our cards, it's going to be cutting down on the amount of mana we have access to for the turn. This way we have access to a Brazen Borrower and a counterspell and a burn spell. So we can at least cast 2 spells. Yeah, he saw it coming. I only have 2 mana open though. So, I guess we'll dispute that. I'm just going to put down our Brazen Borrower, start getting him for damage. I will foretell this. No, you may not. Yeah, we're missing one more snowland to be able to activate the Faceless Haven. So, instead, let's draw some cards. See if we can get ourselves a snow-covered land. There it is. We'll take both of these. We can get our mountain down and activate our Haven. Oh, actually, let's do this. Rather just protect our borrower. He's evasive, so he's probably the best that we have for getting in for lethal. And this way we have this for, oh, Goldspan Dragon. Oh, my borrower. I'm fine with that. We're good. We're still good. Do the Faceless Haven here. Yeah. Get in for 4 while they're tapped out. And we'll foretell this. Almost closed out this game. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Probably bounce it back to their hand at the end of the turn, so that it's not a blocker. Just want to reread it just to make sure. Bouncy, bouncy. Misclick. There we go. Yeah, that's too much. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.